8 News starts now with breaking news.
That breaking news coming from the governor's mansion. Governor Youngkin planning to overhaul state policies impacting the treatment of transgender students. Thanks for joining us for 8 News at 6. So glad to have you with us. I'm Eric Phillips.
I'm Deanna Albritton. Policies passed under the Northam administration sparked months of controversy in places like Hanover. Capitol Bureau reporter Jackie DeFusco has been digging through the new model policy. She's live in studio with more on what could be changing. Jackie.
Hey guys, well, this new model policy is intended to reverse and replace requirements crafted with extensive input from the LGBTQ community, potentially impacting transgender students across Virginia. From the Virginia Department of Education claims the old policy, finalized in 2021 under former Governor Ralph Northam, disregarded parental rights and constitutional principles. In a statement, Governor Youngkin continues, quote, "It is not under a school's or the government's purview to impose a set of particular ideological beliefs on all students. Key decisions rest first and foremost with the parents." That theme is clear throughout the policy. For example, it says parents must be informed and given the opportunity to object before counseling services on gender are given. It says staff should refer to students only by the pronouns and legal names reflected in the school's official record. And unless the student is a legal adult, it says a parent has to greenlight any name changes in writing. The policy also says staff and other students cannot be forced to use preferred pronouns if it violates their constitutional rights. On bathroom and locker room use, it says students must use facilities consistent with his or her sex, except to the extent that federal law requires otherwise. Delegate Marcus Simon, who introduced the law that paved the way for the old model policies, slammed Youngkin's attempt to overhaul that work.
It's not surprising that Governor Youngkin has decided to pick on trans kids as a way to sort of score political points, but it is still disappointing. If this policy doesn't come close to complying with either the letter or the spirit of the law that we passed in 2020, which was supposed to be, evidence-based best practices to provide a supportive environment for kids that were transgender.
Now, the Youngkin administration expects an official public comment period to open on September 26. A spokesperson said that will last 30 days before the new model policy takes effect. Now, the document says to comply, school boards must adopt policies consistent with or more comprehensive than what the state says. But that has been complicated by lawsuits in the past. Live in the studio, I'm Jackie DeFusco, 8 News.